how to break this pattern so that you are with yourself, you're enough, and you feel confident with your own skin and a body and with your voice. Do you think traumas can be healed completely?
Lot of people, they do great in their professional career, but when it comes to personal thing, blow it one fine day, it'll be completely
Right.
blown.
The past experience have become a trauma now.
Yes, it takes just couple of hours to get rid of years of trauma.
What? Hey everyone, welcome to Sujatha's talk show. And in today's talk show, we have a special guest, Infinity Karthik, who is a super brain coach and a behavioral scientist. And a lot of you have been asking a lot of questions around the public speaking and a lot more. So I wanted Karthik sir to be in this podcast and blend his knowledge with us. And stay tuned for what we have today. So, Karthik sir,
Hello.
welcome to Sujatha's talk show.
Thank you so much for inviting me here, Sujatha. It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you, sir. And how are you feeling today?
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Now, especially since you are a super brain coach, and I'm into a public speaking, right?
Absolutely,
So
yes.
now it is beautiful combination that I usually go with, and many people they approach me about how can I actually get rid of the stage fear
Yeah.
and public speaking fear that I have,
Yeah,
and the fear is deeply connected with your mindset.
absolutely, yes.
Right. So how can one get rid of the limiting belief that they have before going on the stage?
Absolutely, it's a very brilliant question, and a lot of people go through this challenge.
Right.
Especially if you're an introvert, this challenge becomes even more evident, very evident, and you will have a challenge going in front of the stage for various reasons. For some people, it's the first time they are going. The moment they look at the huge crowd, everything becomes blank, and then a lot of things, can happen, and sometimes it's just a fear. Nothing could have happened as it is, but still that could be fear. Or for some people, like Dr. Jitendra, who was there, who was one of the student, he went on the stage. He was supposed to be speaking in English. He was not fluent in English. He went blank, and that fear went deep into his brain. He would never go on the stage again. That was the situation. So what I talk about is your past experiences are going to make a lot of difference when we talk about the mindset and being on the stage. So if I have to explain you this in a simple way, a mindset is, if I have to define mindset, do you want me to help you in defining this?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because that's a very fancy word a lot of people use, but they don't know what it is. Mindset is nothing but it's an accumulation of your past experiences and the kind of learning and the meaning that your brain has given to that experiences. It's not just learning, it's the meaning that your brain has given to it is accumulated, and that is what we call it as a pattern, and that pattern is your mindset.
Wow, that was a well definition again. But that is so beautifully said that you have this patterns and you have this past experiences that has accumulated and you have that belief system that is
Yes.
built out of it, right? And that's where many people they reach up to me telling that Sujata, I have this traumas. The past experience have become a trauma now.
Yes.
Example that many students they didn't have a good childhood.
Yes.
Okay, they had emotionally unavailable parents.
Yes.
They were that kid who was a football for their parents at times,
They were
and they had
abused.
the unsupportive partner who was very
Yes.
toxic to them, right? So there are many experiences like this that they have gone through
Yes.
that has become a trauma for them, and now their belief system says that I am not good at it.
Yes.
I do not I'm not beautiful. I am not good enough for people, so I don't think that people will love me. So, how to break this pattern so that you are with yourself, you're enough, and you feel confident with your own skin and a body and with your voice?
Amazing. It's a brilliant question. And we also call it as a self-love for in a very simple terms. But the pattern that you're looking at it, there are various different ways in which you can get out of it. For example, people can follow the forgiveness, um, you know, and a lot of different techniques can be used. But I will again tell you, even though you go through certain things, they might come back
Right.
at some point of time.
Right.
And you have to keep doing it repeatedly,
Right.
right? And that's one of those challenges when you use certain techniques. And there are even more advanced techniques which are available. If you really want to get rid of this for once in a lifetime, I mean, once for all, rather than once in a lifetime. So you just get out of this. It's literally possible. The way it works is like if you take a glass of water and the water is, filled with mud, half of them are 75% of it. No matter how much pure water you're going to put in, next 25% is going to be contaminated anyway.
Correct.
That's what most of us are doing. Unless you clean this out, all your past experiences, no matter how much fresh water you add for 25%, it does not matter.
I mean, how do you clean that?
Yeah. So there are deeper processes which are there. One of those most effective techniques are using the power of neuroscience and working at a neuroplasticity level. And every cell of your body actually holds that memory, right? What you're looking at, those trauma and everything. So we need to go deeper into it, clean this up. Only your past experiences which are not ecological for you. The past experiences are there. It is going to be there. I mean, past incident. You can modify those experiences to a different experience. There's a saying, pain is going to happen to everybody, but suffering is optional.
Oh,
Now, pain is a part of the process.
that is deep.
Yeah, everybody is going to go through. Now, it's a choice whether you want to suffer throughout your life or let it go. The moment you take out the past things which are not useful for you, that's the first stage, towards them to start walking towards the stage. But again, that will not make them to be standing on the stage. Remember one thing, let's look at the garden. And there is a space. You don't plant anything which is productive, weeds will grow.
Yes.
Exactly the same way the spheres have grown. You have not put the meaningful seeds over there. Now, when you want to take out the weed, you should have a new plant, new seed available with you and replace that weed with the new seed over there. Most of the time, what people do is they just, look at cleaning that and they don't put the new seed, new plant, and the weed will come back again.
Very true.
Yeah. So it's a process of not just eliminating that, but again replacing that weed with the new seed, the kind of seed that you wanted. When you can do that, that is where actual that fear will get converted into a confidence.
Got it.
Yeah. So there are different association that can be done. One could be a visual, another one is kinesthetic, another could be audio. 3 different modes are available. There are 3 different techniques based on the personalities. We can work on those 3 modes. Like for some people, in childhood, somebody was shouting at
Right.
shouting at them.
Right.
That audio could be the trauma, right? For some of them, that visual thing that is happening could be the trauma. Some of the experiences, like somebody has fallen into the water and they don't know how to swim, that could be a kinesthetic approach of them.
So, firstly, it is important to identify what is it,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then work around those traumas.
Absolutely.
Do you think traumas can be healed completely?
Absolutely.
How?
So we use different techniques based on the problem statement that individual will have it. And let me ask this question. How much time do you think it will take to get rid of trauma, according to you?
I have spent more than 3 years to work around this.
Okay.
And I feel that it is a process, and I feel you should give yourself time to get rid of it. So, I mean, I have seen many people holding on to traumas for years together despite working with a lot of coaches. I think it's a process and it's a long process.
Very nice. Let me tell you. With our process, when you go deeper into the brain and when you tackle this in a right approach, it takes just a couple of hours to get rid of years of trauma.
What? I mean, are you serious?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
2 hours?
yeah.
How? I mean, I'm curious to know now.
No, we have to experience it. There are certain brain procedures and process
Right,
that we do.
right. It's a
Uh,
long process, is it?
yeah, you have to have this because most of the time when we go through that, it takes just a couple of hours
Wow, that's
to,
amazing.
yeah,
I mean, now I cannot imagine I spending 3+ years to heal myself, and you say that it is possible in 2 hours.
absolutely.
I'm amazed.
Yeah.
So, do you like to share any of one technique or of that 2 hours in a short?
So probably I'll tell you a concept of how it actually works because that's better because for me to demonstrate that
Right.
takes 2 hours.
Correct.
So
Right.
people may
Right.
not have the patience to do it, right?
Right.
So everything in your brain is stored as a picture,
Wow.
whatever that you're
Right.
having,
Yes.
your experience, what you're
Right.
looking at, and other stuff.
Right.
And that picture is being depicted in multiple different places. Okay, that reference to that picture is there in multiple places.
Right.
So what happens when you have a fear of one thing that gets reflected in multiple areas in your life? Whether you know, whether you don't know, that's how it is going to work. Now what you need to do is whatever the picture which is not ecological for you, that has to be replaced with the more positive and a highly energetic picture that is going to form you that kind of a thing that you're looking at it. When you replace that unresourceful picture with a resourceful picture, which we just did, a few hours
Few hours ago.
ago
Yes.
for
That
you.
was powerful.
Powerful, isn't it?
Yes.
So when we started, like first time you were thinking, okay, I'll do it some other time.
Right.
Correct? That was your thought process when you're
Right.
looking at
Yes.
it. So there was a picture which was there in your brain deep inside, probably you're not even aware of it.
Yes.
So when we started identifying that process, and then we replaced it with a hero picture, the
Right.
happy picture that
The
you're
happy
talking about
picture.
it.
Yes.
And when that replacement happened very deeply, then all of a sudden, naturally, you said, okay, earlier you were saying, probably today I'm not in a mood or a lot of things to happen, the focus is not there and other stuff.
Right.
See here, today you're sitting and with smilingly you're asking so many questions.
Right. I
Yeah?
mean that is so powerful. I mean
Yeah.
that the technique was really good. So now I mean I have another question, and this was powerful, one of the technique that you shared. And another question that I had, that when you talk about mindset, when you talk about the memory part or having a right mindset, and I'm a coach, yeah. And I'm sure like you might have met a lot of entrepreneurs who run a business, who have a team, and being an entrepreneur is not an easy task. Again, you are a
Absolutely.
risk taker. You, no matter what is happening in your life, you have to show up,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And there's always a imbalance with their mindset again. So how can one have a right set of mindset as an entrepreneur?
See, first and foremost thing is why did you choose to become an entrepreneur? Is the first question you have to ask yourself, right? So most of the time, people start the entrepreneurship because they feel okay, they will be able to make profit out of this. Somehow, somewhere, maybe some people have told that it's a profitable thing, then they just started with that. And if the starting of your business has happened because of that, very likely when all this extreme condition comes in, you may not be able to tolerate and probably you will skip it or you will leave that particular thing. See, I was a mentor for a startup club for a very long period of time, where I had a chance to work with a lot of entrepreneurs. Initially, I used to go with domain specific thing, right? What they're doing, I'll do a lot of research, understand. I'll come with a great implementation plan, and I'll give it to them after months together of work. And next time when I come and ask, where are we in terms of implementation? I said, no.
And what do you think was lacking there?
Yeah, so that's the exact question I used to ask. The first thing they'll say that, sir, first we have to work on how to keep our business running. I need to raise my funds first. That's my priority. All other things will come later. But the fact is that they don't understand unless these things are fixed. They'll be running behind those, raising the funds for every month. As such, they're in the survival mode.
Right.
And they would never implement it.
Right.
Again, it was boiling down to an issue of mindset.
Right.
Now, the question I asked myself is, if I have to do all the hard work and then people are not going to implement it anyway, why should I spend so much of my time to do that?
Hmm.
So, rather, I should actually work on a system and process where I will be able to fix their mindset directly when they are working with me, not at a later stage, because a lot of time you give an exercise to fix the mindset, okay, go and do it at your own pace
That
for
is
next
never done.
21 days, next 30 days, next 60 days, 90 days, which most of the people won't do.
Right.
So obviously they'll not get the results.
Hmm.
One of the things that I make sure when people are there is to get the results when I am there itself.
Right.
So there are different techniques which are available. When you use the right techniques, the results can come very fast.
Hmm.
And that's how you have to tackle it in terms of it. If your why is very strong about it, and you will be able to, even irrespective of what happens in your
Right.
personal life, you will be able to show up. If your purpose is not aligned, and this is the testing time, whether you're going to be flying or whether you're going to be droning.
That's, I think, beautifully said. But
Hmm.
do you think that entrepreneurs fail to touch 8 to 9 figures just because of the mindset?
Absolutely. That's the primary thing. And I'll tell you, even more interesting thing is that the mindset that is required for you to hit first $1 million, okay, probably first 1 crore is different than hitting $1 million to a multi-million-dollar to $1 billion. Each time your mindset needs to be changed.
Got it. Little bit, if you can elaborate here.
Absolutely. The classic thing is you're starting as a solopreneur.
Hmm. Yes.
You'll be able to make the income of 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees alone. Very much possible.
Right.
Then probably you'll start looking at, okay, you need one more person to help you out. That will fetch you up to 10 lakh rupees a month. With one more person, with you, 10 lakh rupees, it's possible. Now we want to move from 10 lakh rupees to 1 crore. If both of you will start doing on that, you'll burn out.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because the kind of amount of effort and the skill set, the lot of the work that you're looking out is different at that time.
Right.
You need a bigger team.
Right.
So a classic example is like if you're teaching to one classroom, you can operate as a teacher. You can operate as a coach. If you have multiple classes which are available, then you need to take a role of a principal
Correct.
and hire the teacher to do it.
Right.
So that's exactly happens. The moment that you want to move from one class to 10 classes, 20 classes, your role changes. That means your mindset has to change to suit to the new one.
Right.
Now let's say you have group of schools that you have to run, then you can't be a principal.
Right.
You got to be a new person who has an ability to manage these principals.
Right.
Initially, principal has to manage teachers, which is much easier.
Right.
When you go to the next level, the director or whatever that you're looking at, he has to manage different principals. His ability to talk to them, ability to manage them has to be at a different level. Capability is
Right.
different, mindset is different,
Right.
skill set is different.
Right.
Then only he'll be able to run the group of schools.
That's amazing, and I think that is very true. If you keep doing what you're doing with the same mindset and just change your position, nothing is going to happen.
Absolutely.
Right. So I think that is beautifully said. But again, I remember a few minutes ago you spoke about self love, right? And self love, self talk, self acceptance is plays a very important role in order to overcome your stage fear and build self confidence. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have been practicing self love for more than 3-4 years now. After I was practicing to heal myself, I was also practicing self love. Yeah, because that's the first thing that you're
Fundamental
taught to
thing,
do,
yes. Yeah,
right?
yes, yes.
What is your definition of self love? I want to know from you.
Self love is very simple, right? Love what you are, right? I'll illustrate with a very simple story. A long time back, there was a jungle. In the jungle, they had a lot of elephants. One of those elephant kid, you know, was in a blue color, and everybody would make fun of it. It will go to his mother and it will ask, "Why is it I'm in a different color?" Everybody is actually making fun of it. The mother elephant will tell this, God has given a gift to everybody. For you, color may not be the gift. There is something else which is one bigger, which other people do not have.
Right.
So just focus on what you are good at. What is your strength about it? Don't worry what you are not good at it. The moment that you shift your entire thing to the color, to what you are good at it, that's where that baby, elephant was
Right.
really, really confident in doing
Right.
it. So that is what we have to do. Look at everybody. God has been really, really kind enough. No matter what you are, what personality that you have got, there is something that He has given it to you that others do not have.
That's beautifully said.
Yeah. Do you take the time to identify what is that beautiful thing that you already have it? If you can take the time, sit, ask yourself. If you do not know how to ask it, I'll tell you very simple procedure. All you need to do is just close your eyes and then take 3 times deep breathe in and breathe out. Let's do that. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Right? Then ask, right? Your subconscious, right? And what is that? A special gift that I am possessing. Okay? Ask your subconscious. And just be there in that state for next few seconds. You will start seeing certain pictures. And if you're not able to see the picture, just repeat the process. Maybe you're slightly disturbed. And then once you're done, start rubbing your hands and put it on your eyes. Put it on your eyes and slowly open your eyes, okay? Now, what picture did you see?
When you asked me this, I saw myself, I saw my flaws. Okay, and for years together, I didn't like myself for a reason that I had this bunny teeth. Right?
Uh-huh.
So it took a lot of time to accept that one thing. Yes.
Okay. So all you need to do is now you got the process. Keep repeating it. Over the period of time, you'll be able to figure out there are so many different things that you're able to understand more about you.
Right.
So that's how you can build. When you had the list of things that you can keep on adding it, that's one thing that is going to happen. Second one, I'll tell you one simple technique. Take your hands, both the hands, and start just rubbing it like this. And then start saying, just move it here. And just say that I love myself.
I love myself.
And keep doing it every single day.
I keep doing this every single day.
Yeah, with so much of, that happiness, that feeling, the feeling that you have to get, it's so important. And if you can do that, I'll tell you, you will have an amazing self-love that will come in.
Wow. I think this is beautiful. But though people know the techniques, when they are not in that state,
Yes.
they do not do anything.
Absolutely.
They just want to sleep. They just want to cry. They just want to vent it out.
Yes.
They just want to isolate. That was me for a really long time. In that state, do you think that one should consciously still get up and do this?
Absolutely.
Or what should one
Absolutely. If they can do it, they'll be able to get out of this very fast. But again, states is again a combination of various things. If I have to explain you the concept of states, like let's take a very simple example of the cooking that happens in a house, how your mother is cooking, right? What happens? She will first chop the vegetables. She will put all the ingredient that is required, the tadka and everything. Then she will put it in the cooker or whatever the vessel that you're looking at it. She will put that masala and then that namak and whatever it is. When it is done, then you can experience the actual taste.
Yes.
The magic about that is no matter how many times that cooking happens, even by your mother, the taste will not be the same thing, right? And the same recipe, when it is given to someone else, when they prepare, the taste is going to be absolutely different thing. The classic example of telling your states is about that. State is nothing but the combination of so many physiological, psychological, and your emotional states coming together at that point of time, dynamically, that is going to define the states, right?
Understood.
And taking your states to the next level is an art, and people have to work on their own personal evolution to make it happen. So we run actually a long-term mentoring process where we help the people. When people come to us, like most of the time they come with a lot of trauma, a lot of self-doubts and everything. Within 4 weeks, less than 4 weeks time, people will be completely different person.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the trauma and all, we clean it up in couple of a day,
Sessions.
couple of hours. And we don't do it continuously because we also have to give some time for the brain to process it, so we space it out. And when we do that, a lot of things happens in the entire thing. When we do it in the right process and the procedure, your states can be shifted. Most of the time when people come in, they'll be at these states. We will be able to move them to the next level of states, and that's literally possible
Wow.
to do that.
I think that's amazing, and having mentorships like this really helps because one should definitely offer it rather than doing by themselves.
Yeah.
But you told one thing that is about letting go.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally believe that letting go is also a process or a part of self love.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
And many people, they find it hard to let go.
Yeah.
It could be any emotion.
Correct.
It could be, let's say I had a fight with someone and I don't want to let go of the emotion that why did she told me why did she tell me this, so I don't want to let go of that emotion. Or maybe somebody are experiencing grief. It can be a relationship, it can be they lost their parent, it can be they lost their partner. Letting go is a task. It's
Yes.
not easy. The moment they let go
Let
of the
go
things.
let go of the things.
Yes.
Absolutely. See, I'll tell you, when you really want to let go many things, it's much easier to take the help of a mentor to do that. I'll tell you a very classic example of a lot of people with whom we have worked with. Right? Some of them had this childhood trauma. They had been going to a psychologist for a long period of time. And I'll tell you this very classic example. I don't want to take the names because of confidential thing. There was a couple who had come to me saying that they had a lot of past baggage that they had, and they had been to visit. They had been visiting psychologists for over 4 to 5 years, or probably 7 years. I don't know exactly how many years, except that money going out of their pocket, nothing has happened. And they came to there. We were running one of the physical retreat back those days. She came along with her husband, and I did the procedure on that. On that day night, she literally shouted at me, "What is that you're trying to do here? I mean, I'm getting so much of pain that I'm actually coming in," and all those kind of things. Her husband is here. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to help her out. That was the emotion. The moment we were able to help her to go through that, she wanted to stop multiple times. There's a lot of pain. I cannot let it go.
Pain in a body.
Yeah. Sometimes you experience in the body at emotional level. Each one of them have different experiences. And I cannot go further. I said, you have to go and do it now, right now. I had to push it.
Right.
Otherwise, she would have stopped it. If you stop it over there, again, it's going to come back. So I pushed it. And the moment the entire procedure was completed, the process was completed, she literally cried. I was carrying
Wow.
this for such a long period of time. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Right? So some of the time, letting it go can be painful, and you want to do it on your own. Sometimes when this pain threshold will come in, at that point of time, you will quit. So take the help of a mentor so that he will push you to that level so that you let go.
Right.
And after that, after seeing her results, the husband came and said, I also want to get this done.
Wow.
And we did it for him also, right? And and after that, things were completely different. And we had just cleared the past trauma, and then something happened in between the husband and wife and other things. They came back to me after some time
Wow.
saying that literally we want to separate.
Oh.
Okay, that was a scenario. And I had to sit and work with both of them separately because their brother was also, worried, like, what is this happening? And because when they had come at the initial stage, we had cleared the stage one, the layer one part of it, because it works in multiple layers.
Right.
And I had to, when they came back next time, I had to work on the next level of the layers. When we cleaned it up and we worked on that, now both of them are together, happily having a lot of fun, and the family has been completely, loving each other. So that's how much powerful transformation is possible with this technology of neuroscience and putting all those things into action.
Oh, that I think that's beautiful, and most of the marriages or the relationship end just because of the minute misunderstanding or their own traumas,
Yes,
right?
yes, absolutely.
And what did you notice? What is did you notice in the last couple that you worked with,
No, they're so happy now.
right?
After everything was taken out, they also realized, did we actually fight for this one? Yeah, for this reason, did we wanted to get separated? Doesn't make sense.
Very true.
Yeah, that's the outcome after we did that.
Right, right. But how can, because relationship topic is trending now, right? Everyone are having a relationship issues. So how can one actually have a right conversation with the partner, because most of the time in the relationship you do not one is a good communicator, but the other one is avoidant, right? One is an anxious partner, other one is an avoidant partner, and there is a lack of communication, right? So how can a couple have a right communication to save their relationship?
Amazing. You got me into the relationship zone actually. And it's a very important question when it comes to behavioral science.
Right.
And lot of people, they do great in their professional career, but when it comes to personal thing, because they don't understand the human behavior,
Right.
and they fight, they literally look at that one incident that happened, they will attach that meaning to that personality, and they'll start building that, whatever that negative things that they put in,
Right.
blow it one fine day, it'll be completely
Right.
blown. So we need to understand why this communication gap is happening in the first place, right? So I still remember a few years back when a lot of people used to come to me asking this relationship challenge, and a lot of people would request one-on-one with me. For how many people can I do one-on-one?
Correct.
It's literally not possible.
Right.
So I thought I'm going to come out with a solution where people will be able to do it on their own. And relationship issue is something like people don't want to talk.
Right.
They would love to get it resolved within.
Right.
It's a great thing because a lot of people don't come and talk. That's why it never gets resolved. So I decided to apply one of my strength, which is systematic thinking. So what I decided is I'm going to hire expert, relationship expert, and I'm going to get the best out of the best from his brain. Okay, and then asking different question, I told him, like, I'm trying to create a system or process where people will be able to solve the problem on their own. I said, how is it possible? I'm in this journey for 25 years, and without doing one-on-one, it is not possible. He said, I cannot do this. And I said, okay, the way I've communicated to him was wrong. Okay, what is your charges for next 2 hours of consultation? I asked. He said this. Okay, take it. Now don't worry, you sit, I'll ask you a question, you just answer. Can you do that? That I can do. So then I started asking questions in a systematic way. I got the answers. And what I did was I took it and I actually created a template out of it. And in that template, one of the parameter that also came out was based on the discussion, based on his experience. I was able to download his 25 years of experience into one single page of
Wow.
template. Yeah.
Wow.
In that, one of the thing came was like personality. What is the issue? Is this issue happening because of the personality? Is somebody is fast, somebody is slow?
Hmm.
Somebody learns fast, somebody learns slow. Because of that, the issue could be there, right?
Right.
And sometimes, the way they were actually brought up is completely different. So there are so many, different points which are there. All you have to do is just keep the checklist in front of you and the entire template in front of you. Just go through where exactly are the problem. The moment that you are able to identify what is the actual problem, awareness, you'll be able to resolve this much faster.
Basically, you're telling that have a SWOT analysis.
Okay, many people will not understand SWOT analysis. I would say, in a layman's language, just have a simple checklist
Hmm.
and just go through which is the problem.
Right.
Whether this is a problem, yes or no, this is a problem, yes or no. The issues where you got yes,
Hmm.
just sit for 10-15 minutes
Hmm.
every month
Hmm.
and come out with this, like
Work
this,
around
sit
this.
here,
Again, it's a work.
work. Yeah, this is 15. These are the things that I'm not liking with you. Tell me how we are going to fix it. The other person will give another chit. These are the things I don't like about it. What are the things you're going to work on this? Take it positively, things will work.
That's amazing. That's
Hmm.
beautifully said.
Hmm.
Now that I want to skip this relationship talks and I
Mhm.
want to come back to the public speaking part
Yeah,
again.
yeah, sure, sure. Hmm.
So, the major thing
Hmm.
with public speaking
Hmm.
and how beautifully you as a brain
Hmm.
coach,
Hmm.
I want to blend this
Hmm.
both of our knowledge, and I
Hmm.
want to ask you this question
Hmm.
that in public speaking,
Hmm.
99% of the people look
Hmm.
forward to memorize their speech,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
And that's something that I don't recommend,
Yeah, absolutely.
but they
Yeah.
still have to remember their talk.
Yeah.
How can they use
Hmm.
the technique?
Hmm.
What is the technique that they can use
Hmm.
so that they do not forget their talk on the stage?
Very beautifully. It's a brilliant question, and a lot of people keep asking me this. Not only on the public speaking, even when somebody wants to go on camera and when they want to speak, this is also same problem, right? I still remember one of our other fellow coaches who had called me into a very physical retreat. One of this challenge that he had given to all of them was like, we'll help you to record 2 minutes, 3 minutes video. And he will give the script. People will go in front of the camera. The script is okay. The moment they will come in front of the camera, blank, right? They will not know like how do you do that. I'll tell you how I tackle that situation. Remember, I'm going to explain a very layman's language so everybody can
Yes.
learn. I want them to, listen to this, apply this. Not just listening, not just for the sake of listening, but I really want them to apply. One of the things that I, told is, the brain works on very simple principles, like keywords. Okay, two principles: keywords and the association. The third part is pictures.
Okay.
You take three components, very simple thing. What are the things you want to speak about? For example, your introduction. What are the keywords? For example, you're a public speaker. All right? Can you imagine a picture of you being a public speaker? Correct? Then go to the second one. You want to talk about, let's say, the topic is public speaking, going in front of the people and talking about your experience. Experience is a keyword. Can you go and associate a picture with respect to experience?
Wow. Huh.
Experience means what picture will you see? Yeah,
Maybe, and I want to share my experience of childhood. So I'm
childhood.
gonna.
Probably go back and connect to your childhood photo.
Yes.
Then go to the third part of it. Then afterwards, in public speaking, you want to actually tell a story.
Right.
So which story you want to tell?
Maybe a Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter. What is the picture that you can see?
I can see a Harry Potter, a picture of him. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now we got three things.
Yes.
First one, what do we have to start with? What was the first picture?
Childhood.
Introduction?
Introduction, yes,
Introduction. You being the public
I being the public speaker, and then the childhood,
and
and
the
then the Harry
childhood.
Potter.
Harry Potter. Can you keep all the three pictures there?
Yes.
Yeah. And what is the first picture?
Introduction,
What is the second picture?
childhood,
What is the third picture?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. All you need to do is you just have to remember the first picture
And talk around it.
and talk about it. Allow the rest of the things flow naturally. So, what will make you a really good public speaker is you're just recalling that particular thing and then you're going to go with the flow. And many times, what would happen is when you take this approach, there may be some incident that might have happened on the stage or when they're coming in. They could also utilize that experience to talk about that in that part. Like somebody is coming who just fell down, right? See, look at that person who just fell down. He actually stood up after this. This is what you have to do in your life.
Wow, that's nice.
So you will be able to use that real life dynamic situation which has happened. Also, you'll be able to connect when you use this kind of approach.
I think that's beautifully said, yeah.
Yeah. But if you by heart and go, you'll not be able to use that dynamic situations over there. And that's exactly what makes this particular techniques a lot more efficient, much easy, and dynamically it is going to come in. You're going to speak naturally,
Wow.
and you'll be able to connect with the people. So all you have to do is set the context there. The brain works based on the context. Set the context. I want to go on the stage. I want to talk to people. I really want to deliver the value. I want to deliver it from my heart. Right? Go with that. Look at the eyes of the people. You know which is the first picture. You know what you have to talk about it. Start it. The flow will come automatically. And I'll tell you, this will be a huge success.
Wow.
Yeah?
Yes, I think that's beautifully said. It's all about your belief system also,
Yeah?
along with a little bit of mindset preparation, right?
Yes.
So one question that I want to ask you that I'm against it, okay, or maybe I want to really take your opinion on this. Do you feel public speaking is a skill or it's an emotion that one should work upon?
Public speaking is definitely a skill. And I'll tell you, it is a high income skill. We call it as a $10,000 per hour skill.
Wow.
If
Why
you
do you call
master
it? Yeah.
public speaking skills, there are certain skill set that you can look at it. One is the public speaking. Other one is the way you take actions, the way you hire the people, the right set of people that you are hiring, the art of writing the book, the art of coming out with the offer creation, the art of funnel building. Some of these things are falling in between that $1,000 per hour to $10,000 per hour skill.
Wow.
When people understand the value of this, when they build the skill, they actually can multiply their income because you are talking from one to many. When you do a one-on-one conversation, you do marketing with one person. When you do with one to many, your probability of selling to a bigger audience is huge. And that's why it's a $10,000 per hour.
Wow.
Very clear skill.
Wow.
Yeah.
Most of the time I mentor, in my past experiences I mentored a lot of people, and majorly mid-level managers, they stay stuck in their career. They're not getting promotion that they deserve.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it is only just because of the confidence.
Yes.
Now the problem with them at times, with the 60 to 70% people that I meet, though they're stuck in their career, still public speaking and communication skill is their last priority, right? And if one works around this, and if they take this foundational skill seriously, they will attract a lot of opportunities.
Absolutely.
They will attract leadership positions that they are looking forward for, and they will be able to communicate really well.
Yes.
But I think that do you think that one should start, or do you think that public speaking should be one of the serious skill to be taken in today's time?
Absolutely. It is a life skill. Everybody must practice it. And the more you are able to practice, your high income schemes are going to get better and better. And I would highly recommend the earlier you start, the better it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's beautifully said. Earlier you start, and better the faster you grow again. So I think, sir, that was amazing conversations where we covered about mindset, we covered about relationships, and we covered about the self-esteem, self-love, and NLP techniques. So thank you so much again to be on a podcast
My
show with
pleasure.
Sujata.
Yeah.
And what is your one message to all the aspiring speakers on this platform?
Amazing. All the people who really want to, aspire to really become aspiring speaker, it's a great skill that that you really need to master. It has an ability to influence masses and the crowd, and this is one thing that you need to must master if you really want to influence a lot of people. Otherwise, need not be. And yeah, if you are one of those people who really want to take your public speaking to the next level, obviously work with a mentor like you, Sujatha, so where they can go and take it forward. But if they have any challenges with respect to
Right.
that mental states and emotions and building the entire thing, probably I can help them out in
Wow.
doing it much faster
Right.
in an accelerated manner,
Right.
because the time compression, how fast can you build this, is
Right.
how fast you can grow in terms of your money and career and everything.
Right.
So yeah, master it, whether you're doing your mid-career or you're taking a business. This is one skill, it's a must learnable
Wonderful,
skill.
wonderful. That's
Yeah.
beautifully said. But how did you feel being in Sujata's talk show today?
Oh, amazing. So you came out with amazing different questions, and I was able to get those answers, so that I'm sure even if people are able to apply that, especially the picture and keyword technique
Yes.
that I told,
Yes.
I strongly recommend everybody to apply that, whether you're going in front of the camera or going in front of the public. It's going to help you. And apply this technique and put it in the comment section, like where and all you tried it, how was your
Right.
response, and yeah, what you again want to see in the next video.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for being a part of Sujata's talk show.
Yeah.
And guys, thank you so much for watching the video until here. And we covered a lot of things today. It was a blend of everything: the trauma, the self confidence, the public speaking, the relationship, the self love, everything. And if you love this video, just comment down and let me know which part of this video you really loved it, and which technique that you implemented, and where did you implement this, as Karthik sir said. And do not forget to subscribe this channel so that we can come up with a more amazing guest on this platform. Thank you.